Pakora? No, I don't know what pakora is. What is it? Yeah, I know samosa. Yeah, come on. I love samosas actually.
Oh, this is called the fataya. It's like a Senegalese patty.
Ramadan is an event, you know, it's a time of union, it's a time of appreciation, it's a time of gathering, and of course it's a time of great food.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. May Allah accept our fast and du'as. I mean,
after iftar, you need a sweet treat. So chakiri is the go-to dessert and sweet treat, which is what I'll be making today. So it's like West Africans' answer to pudding. My nickname in Senegal, it's Pudding Boy. To this day, they still call me Pudding Boy. My name is Amadou Kasarate. I play football, I'm a footballer. Originally, my mom was from Senegal and my dad is from Ivory Coast. So this is the couscous millet. It's whole grain. It's really, really nice. So this is the main ingredient. Without this, there's no chakiri. The yogurt, evaporated milk, normal milk. If you're lactose intolerant, this is not for you. Nutmeg, vanilla extract. It's a sweet treat, so of course we need the sugar. Let's go. Okay. But I was born and raised in London, and I lived in Senegal with my grandma between the ages of about 3 till about 10. You know, having that fusion of 2 different places mixed in one, that's kind of shaped the man who I am today. So the first step is we need to boil water. So it's kind of like similar how you make your rice or your couscous. So we boil the water, we don't put too much water, okay? It needs to cover it. 10 minutes. Timing is key, everyone. Timing is key. If I don't keep this clean, I'm in trouble, guys. I'm in trouble. I might blame you. So my mum actually taught me how to make it in terms of how much water to put, when to know when it's ready. She taught me about the butter secret, because if you don't put the butter, it gets really sticky and it's not as nice. Oh, the butter, very, very important, because I made this mistake before. I'm a central midfielder. So as a central midfielder, there's a lot of running up and down, and I cover on average about 10 kilometers in 90 minutes. Whatever I did before Ramadan, I stick to it. So that's kind of my discipline element, but you prepare yourselves. So what I'll do is, in the lead up to the game, the night before for suhoor, I drink a lot of coconut water, because coconut water has a lot of electrolytes. So when I do play, I feel okay. Maybe a bit fatigued, but I feel energized, I feel light, I feel detox. But after the game, absolutely drained, finished, nothing left in the tank. They're gonna make the yogurt, okay? The yogurt. Oh. The texture is very key. So add a little bit of everything. Wow, look at that. No, I'm not measuring. Just based straight off feeling. There you go. I hear the stirring. The secret is in the wrist. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're ready. One of my first memories of Ramadan, obviously I wasn't of age to fast yet. So after I eat, I see all the adults gathering around eating this chakiri. So I used to want to fast just to have that moment of family and unison. Meal is basically done. So now we add just a bit more water and then in the microwave. 5 minutes, we're good to go. There you go, 5 minutes. To be honest, in London, it's not the same. As you know, London, everyone's busy, everyone's working, everyone's running around, doing their own thing. We try as much to kind of have that close intimacy between my family and I. There's not a lot of us here compared to Senegal, of course, but we try to replicate that to the best of our abilities. Ooh, The ratio between the yogurt and the couscous millet is key. This is chakri, guys. Senegalese sweet treat. The best of the best. I think, yeah, we're good to go, man. Ready? Bow. Look at that. Fantastic. Voila. I'm very proud of myself, because some people in this household doubted me, but I believed in myself. I stayed strong, I persevered, and I did it, guys. I did it. So we're in London right now, but you take that first bite, it just takes you back home, man. It takes you back to that house with my grandma and my uncles and my aunties sitting around on the floor, breaking our fast. That's where it takes me back to. And that feeling will never go away, never.